What is going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Give me just a minute here to do all that stuff that I always do. And then we're getting into Grounded today. Wowee! Hey, Master of Food. How you doing, buddy? Always a pleasure to have you. So today, as I said, is Grounded. We're going to be doing base building. I might need to go farm the mantis, I think, for the base, because I think I have several things that need mantis parts. And I don't want to bother with the duper right now. But either way, we'll get that all done. Almost done. There's one of the YouTube feeds set up. This is the part that takes the longest, is when you're multi-streaming like this. There's so many miscellaneous things. When did you get the starting screen? I got the starting screen just the other day, 17 Dragonfishes. I was tired of people seeing my my desktop every single time that I click away from the game. And so Streamlabs has a bunch of templates. And so I figured I'd go ahead and have some fun with some templates here. All right, so there's the chats. Let me just minimize the ads that you guys have to deal with. Because every single time that I turn on monetization, the reason it takes so long is because it defaults to balanced. But I don't really try to like profit too much off of our ads, right? And so I want you guys to enjoy the streams. And so I just set it all to conservative here. Okay, all right, let's get on camera now. We got YouTube 1 set up, YouTube 2 set up. This is good to go. Hey, TikTok, what's going on? Good to see you guys. All right, let me get on live here real fast. There we go. How's it going? Good to see everybody. Yeah. All right, so it's a little laggy for just the beginning as soon as we launch Grounded every single time. But we'll get it all up to snuff shortly. 2 seconds here. Okay, do I got everything ready to go? Hey, Joey, good to see you. Yes, it's Grounded today. Can you guys hear that? You guys hearing the audio? It's a little quiet when you're in. I'm gonna just raise it up a little bit. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into Grounded. Oh, good to see everybody. Hope you guys had a wonderful Tuesday. We base building today. And the base building contest is live on the Base Legend Discord. And I'm even letting you guys pick what prizes we're going to do this time around. Because Jay did bring up a good point. It's a valid point. If we did start giving out like Discord Premium or what's it called, Nitro and stuff like that, we could do channel boosting and like a bunch of other fun stuff. And so he did bring up a good point, but I mean, at the same time, it is cash. And if you guys want cash, take the cash, like do what you guys want. But either way, new phone arrives tomorrow. Nice. Yeah. What'd you get? What kind of phone did you get? That's pretty awesome. Whew. All right. Here we are in Grounded. Let's get out and just make sure these bombardiers aren't here right now. No, just an ant. Okay. Just a little ant. All right. Well, we'll let everything catch up here. I think I need a bunch of gnat fuzz. Yeah. That's kind of like the main thing that I'm going to be farming today is gnat fuzz. There's a few things that I still need to go. Cheap Samsung. You know what? But those cheap Samsungs are actually, depending on what model it is, that thing could be like the next phone for like your next 10 years, you know? And so, like, yeah, I used to have a BlackBerry that lasted me forever before iPhones kind of took the center stage. All right, hang on. I'm just trying to get a little assessment of what I need to be working on. This is why I say that I might need to go farm the mantis, is these mantis fountains right here. I need more ant pheromones. All right, let's do that first. Let's go check in on the ants, right? And then I did make a BBQ medley, so I can go do the mantis. That's not a bad idea. But let's go check in on our ant friends really fast. Just need to change out my armor real fast. Okay. Then I guess I should make a torch too. Do I not have a torch? Because I don't want to put this the lantern on, right? They're not a finite resource. I have gotten them so many times. I'm sorry, Orchid Mantis Kebab is what I made yesterday, and I also do have the BBQ medley in my inventory, and I have definitely gone down into the ants' lair, and they have definitely respawned, sir. So I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to. I may waste my time because last stream I went down there to get another run of them, and they definitely were not there. And so, or they were there last time, and so I might be wasting my time going down right now, but I'm like 100% that they are there, and it's not a finite resource, because every single time that I go down there, or not every time, but every other time that I go down there, I find them, and so I'm hoping that it's not finite. Either way, let's go do that, and then I was going to farm gnats today. I need to farm a bunch of gnats and bees. That's pretty much where I'm at with the base. Is like there's a handful of stuff that I still need to farm, and this is the first one. I was planning on doing a bunch of other bases and grounded. I'm gonna try to get one more done before the sequel comes out. Yo, what up, Nick? Yeah, doing grounded today. You know how that goes. Come on. Let's get in the anthill. Not going to kill any of them today. Don't need to. Whee! Have I beaten it? Yeah. Yeah, we beat it last time. 17 actually came on and did the Java-matic quest with me. And we beat it. Got the good ending and everything. So, don't really need to do much more. Just focusing on the base building at this point. Look at all those eggs. So many eggs. Oh, you missed the Java-matic one? It's all good. Hey, Henry. Good to see you, buddy. So again, last stream, I can't remember if we did it at the beginning of the stream or at the end of the stream. But last stream, I definitely grabbed a bunch more pheromones. So I'm curious if they've respawned or not. If not, we'll have to get another day. Let's find out. Probably should just look through the window. Yeah, they've respawned. See? 17. Just accept the ant offerings again. And so, yeah, again, every single time that I've ever come down here, she's got more pheromones to offer. When did I get glasses? When I was like 12 years old or so. I was one of those kids that the teacher put in the back of the room because I would always complain about not being able to focus because I couldn't see anything or read anything. So the teacher put me in the back of the room, and then I finally came in with glasses one day, and the teacher was just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I made a mistake," and she started crying. It was kind of silly, actually. Oh, no, I didn't kill the queen. No, definitely did not kill the queen on this one. How do you get the zip lines? You have to unlock them in the hedge lab, if I remember correctly. You have to get the hedge lab chip. And then once you get the hedge lab chip, you'll be able to set them up wherever you might please. You have glasses? Awesome, Henry. Glasses wearers unite. Assuming it's not too dark or like there's not too much glare or like fog or rain or something like that. Then I guess that would prevent us from uniting. All right, onward. Get on back to base. Did I kill the spider yet? Which spider? There's been several spiders that I have killed, and then there's been several spiders that I've ran from. Thanks for that follow, Jaden. I appreciate it. Yeah, go ahead, Henry. What's your question? Is that stink bug over there? Don't feel like dealing with the stink bug. Why are the ants not killing me? I currently am wearing ant armor. So I have the red ant armor, and if you wear the specific type of ant armor for the ant hill that you're going into, they won't attack you. So that's why. Big goopy one? No. No, I haven't killed big goopy spider yet. I'm a little ashamed that I haven't bothered, but I seriously haven't even tried to go back in there since 17 and I attempted it like a month or so ago. Yeah, you can definitely, if Henry, go ahead and talk to tech. And if he's into it, like if it's not going to put too much strain on the server, he'll put whatever mod you guys want on there. The Ant Baster, what? Can I join? This is just a solo game. But if you join our Discord, there's plenty of people who play Grounded, and they're always looking for people to play with. And we're definitely going to be looking to do some parties and stuff like that in the near future with Grounded 2. Mod doesn't need to be on the server. Oh, dude, if it's not server side, if it's just local client side, I don't care what mods you guys use. Like, I do not care what you guys do. Like, you're fine. You use whatever mod you want. Knock it out. Have some fun with that, Henry. This is it. You know, I feel you on that one, Payne. That's happened before. We've brought some people into our Minecraft server and they didn't play nicely. And so I feel you on that one, but at the same time, there's some things that it's just like, gotta enjoy it a little bit. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, maybe one day, but that's my stipulation for everybody, is you gotta be a Discord member. All right, let's go ahead and I guess get some other stuff built. The big thing that I want to finish is the clover wall. So let's go ahead and grab some clover and get it going over there. But yeah, that's something that is definitely on my list. Master O Food. No, this isn't New Game Plus. This is just regular old game. Hey, MH96, how you doing today? I forgot what I was doing. First things first, we need our armor. Yay. Okay, and then second things. Hey, God. Good to see you. Mutations before going into the haze? Huh. I don't know. I use some early on mutations for most of my stuff. So like buff lungs, fresh defense, Mithridism, Manteria Stranger, which you wouldn't be able to get, and then corporate kickback. Those are my typical ones there. Hey, hee hee. Good to see you. Hee hee. Easiest way to kill a wolf spider with an axe. I was so terrible. So terrible at killing wolf spiders for the longest time. And then I learned just to use an axe, and it made it so much better. Now I sit here and I'm like still terrible at killing wolf spiders. Oh, actually, not wolf spiders. Wolf spiders are pretty easy. Now I just use this Coltana on them. All right, so what am I supposed to do here? Weeds and clover? Is that what it is? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Nope, not this one, this one. There you go. There you go. What a great game Grounded is. Oh, I need sap too. Okay, let's go get some sap before I do it. Any tips for the upper yard? Oof. Bring a lot of bandages and smoothies. That's kind of the best thing I can offer for the upper yard. It's brutal, that's for sure. I'm out of sap. All right, let's go get some sap. Let's go to the sap farm real fast. Thanks for that follow, hee hee. Appreciate it. But yeah, there's no real tips for the upper yard. Just get really good at the resistances and start getting your better weapons as soon as possible. Like that's kind of your best bet. Yeah, Master Food is kind of right there. Don't mess things up. That's the best kind of advice that we can offer. You tried using the wrong mod on accident, Henry. That's amazing. That's amazing. I probably didn't need to go on this zip line. The farm's over that way, so whatever. Oh yeah, Jaden, that's actually one of the best spots, in my opinion, to create a basin in the game. Tip to get the charcoal sword. So the Coltana, what's in my hand right here, that one took me a few tries, that's for sure. I had to get Manteria Stranger, and it was like, luckily I activated a ton of what's it called? Oh, you know what? Hang on 2 seconds. What? Why did you take the weapon away? Like, let's not be stupid here. Come on. I like couldn't parry at all for a second there. What up, man? Get in there. But yeah, so that's kind of what I had to do. I had to get Mant, and he did a lot of his debuffs and stuff like that. And so I would say just keep going at it, and then get a bunch of like frost on one of your weapons, like a fresh weapon. There you go. Antlion armor and fresh defense for sizzle and fresh weapon. Yeah, that's pretty much it right there. This is the sour battle axe. I can't remember where you get it. Hey, Wonder and Wisdom. Yeah, best thing for the upper yard is run. I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Here's the sap farm. Yeah, max out those armor pieces, like Master of Food is saying. Definitely max out those pieces. All right, let's harvest our sap and get back. There's so many places that if Grounded 2 was not coming out soon, I would spend so much time building up like a whole zip line from my sap farm here, like a zip line over to the hedge. There's so much random stuff. That's right, Joshua. You're 100% right on that one. Director Schmechter fight for the battle axe. Like Matica. I'm going to have to look into that one there. But yeah, Dragon, good luck to you, man. That is definitely a hard one. That took me quite a few tries to do, but it is truly one of my favorite weapons. Like, definitely one of the best weapons in the entire game, in my opinion. Big fan of that one. Come here, Spidey. And then, of course, these are all upgraded. That's the other thing that I would recommend is immediately start upgrading your weapons and armor. Different Dragon. Talking to TikTok Dragon here, 17 dragonfishes. Oh, see, yeah, you'll be all right then. You'll be all right. Just put some fresh, like some of the mint stuff on your one of your weapons, or unlock this guy, and you'll be all right. Those larvae don't really stand a chance if you can hit them with enough power. There you go. That's the best way to do it. All right, so let's get up onto our roof here. Sorry. This was last time as we did all the brood mother farming that we needed to do. There you go. Boiling land, that's just a stink bug, right? Those aren't too tricky. Just grab a gas mask and the poison won't get to you. Like for the longest time used to, I think I still do carry a gas mask in my my inventory here. All right, so I do need to chop down some weeds before I can do this. Bombardier beetle, there it is. Yeah, I need to just chop down a couple weeds before I do this. Come on, buddy. As I said, fresh defense, ladybird larva, they don't stand a chance. Boiling gland is, yeah, bombardier beetle. There's a weed. Why am I not in third person? Because on the vertical feed, you actually get better, like in my opinion, you see more of the game. The bugs get more up close. It's a better stream from first person. And so typically I'll like solo this game and I'll play in third, but for everything else, I'll kind of rock it in first on a stream. I want corn now. Like the right kind of corn though, you know? Like, I don't know. So here in Southern California, we have a bunch of elota vendors. And if you guys aren't familiar with what elotas are, it's Mexican street corn. It is like one of the greatest things in the world. Yeah, there's a third person. If you're on keyboard, all you do is you press the Z key and you get in your executables menu. And so there's like photo mode and your hot storage. Each one of these actually has like a button. I just cannot remember. But you can toggle it. So there's third person view. So yeah, I just for the streams, I always tend to just stay back into first person. All right, Frankenline. I went too far. You can definitely, it's on Xbox too. Thanks for that subscription. Appreciate it. Thanks, Cow. Mighty kind of you. Love that username. It's a cool username. Cool. All right, finally got a little platform here. You on the keyboard? Is that... See, I knew that each one of them's connected to a key command. I just never really learned the key commands. I'm a little ashamed, but sometimes I'm just lazy when it comes to that stuff. It's also, I don't read tooltips in games, like, which is my own fault. But, like, I tend to not read tutorial tips. Really need to get better at that. All right, let's go get some more stems. See, I imagine third-person games on a console, like, I'm not saying they're bad. Like, there's tons of great third-person games on consoles. But, like, for some reason, like, consoles, in my personal opinion, have always just been so much better for first-person. And so, like, I agree with that one. I think that that's a fair thing to say, 17 Dragonfishes, that tutorial tips are kind of sometimes lazy in games. Like, I appreciate games like DayZ, where, like, the tutorial is super straightforward and basic, and, like, you have to figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, that's my personal opinion, of course, though. All right, let's get some gnat fuzz on the screen. Looks like we got a bunch of infected gnats there, a bunch of gnats here. Okay. That's the big thing that I need to farm. I need a bunch of gnat fuzz. So that way my, sorry, blanking on word. Words are hard. I need a bunch of gnat fuzz so that way I can stuff some animals. It's good early on, the rotten spear. I think I know exactly what we're talking about. You're talking about the rotten bee stinger spear. I know exactly, like, why you have that, because it's found upon, like, the story quests and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's worth it. Dude just took it to the face. I love being able to throw resources at some of the bugs in this game. I think that that's super hilarious, and more games need to incorporate that element where if you're, like, carrying logs, like Sons of the Forest is another one. If you're carrying logs in Sons of the Forest and something comes up to you, you can just throw the logs at the dude's face. It's so much fun. Like, you can just throw logs at everything in that game. By the mouth of the T-Rex toy. Look at Master of Food and 17 Dragonfishes. You guys are just tip after tip after tip. Wonder and wisdom with the tips, too. Like, I swear to God, if I want to have a good stream with Grounded, all I have to do is just read the questions that come in from TikTok and answer them with the responses from YouTube. And I think that's one of the coolest things in the world. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, Jaden. And for the record, I call everybody man. So I called my wife man accidentally this morning. She looked at me very odd. She was just like, what? Really? Just like, sorry. Pinch whacker. I don't think I've ever gotten the pinch whacker. What's the pinch whacker? I need to find the Thor's pendant still. That's the one that I need to spend some time farming. Man, I need to see if I have the pinch whacker. That sounds like fun. What kind of weapon is it? Because you know how, like, every single weapon is, like, modeled after something else. What's the pinch whacker supposed to be? Because I'm very intrigued by this. I need to spend a ton of time, like, actually crafting a bunch of weapons too, so that way I can have the aesthetics inside of the base, because I'm putting all the weapons up on the wall and stuff like that. It's in the Berry Monster Lab. Hang on, I want to see what you guys are talking about. Pinch whacker. I've never gotten it before. It's a robot arm. It's in the Berry Monster Lab. What picture gives RS on the Frankenline? I actually don't know. I don't know if there's anything special you can do with the Frankenline. I was just going to put a B and an L in there for base legend when I get to release it. It's not craftable? Okay. Have I not been to the Berry Monster Lab? Is this a location that I've never been to? 17 Master of Food. Where is this Berry Monster Lab on the map? Like what? Where is this? I want to see if I've gone there. It's a secret lab. Okay. Well, I'm listening. I'm listening. Somebody say where it is. Secret lab at the milk carton. Well, I've never done that. Okay, I'm gonna head over to the milk carton in just a second, because I've gone down. I thought I tried to go into the milk lab or the milk carton one time. Where's the Black Ant Lab? I think it's called The Black Ant Lab is under the sand pit, the sandbox over there. So you can get into it from behind. It's between the rocks on the wall. Okay, let me get rid of these weed stems real fast, and then I'm about to go do that. Because I've been over there, but yeah, apparently you can, Dragon. Apparently you can, and I had no idea about it. I need to go kill another moth. Still need a bunch of moth parts. Alright, let me just go put these away real fast, and then we're going to go on a little quest, because I've never done... I love the little secret door for the Frankenline there. Alright, let me put these away, and then I'm actually, like, super intrigued about this. Hey, Gavin, this is Grounded. I thought... You've definitely seen me play Grounded before. It's a combination of, like, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Sons of the Forest, which is, like, the best way that I've found to describe this game, is Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and Sons of the Forest, because, like, you're just basically your ant-sized in the backyard of somebody's house trying to escape. Yeah, it's a super, super fun game. You've never seen a moth? They're only in, like, a couple different locations. There's one on top of Castle Moldork. There's one on top of the wheelbarrow. And then there's one on top of, I think, the lawnmower. But there's only, like, a couple locations for it, Dragon. Hey, Big Bird, good to see you, man. All right, I'm heading over to the milk carton right now. You guys intrigued me. The Berry Monster Lab. And I got 6 smoothies. I got Fuzz on the Rocks smoothies. So let's get this done. Let's get on over there. So you're saying it's between the rocks over this way. So I'm not going to take the zip line all the way. But I just wanted to kind of get a little bit further. And then go this way. Avoid the infected wolf spider over here. This is your first survival game? You really like it? Dude, that's awesome. What a great first survival game, Jaden. Like, seriously, what a great first survival game. Oh, nope, don't fall in. Top of the garden lamp, broken stumps are moths. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, and on the wheelbarrow. All right. Yeah, what a great game Grounded is. If you are not ready for the sequel of Grounded, like, I don't even want to talk. Like, because I'm so ready for this. Like, it's the fact. First of all, let's talk about how they said that Grounded 2 is only going to be $30. What? In this economy, 20 like. You're gonna tell me that while everybody else is like making us shell out $50, $60, $70, $80 for a game, like you guys are gonna release Grounded 2 for $30? Like, oh my god, thank you, amazing. All right, hang on. So you're saying it's over by the stone wall here, between the wall? Okay, let's kill some spiders first, and then we'll take care of it. I tried Ark a while. The most recent Ark. I did that one, and it wasn't bad. I'm using the wrong weapon. What am I doing? Still using the wrong weapon. Get my Coltana out. But yeah, I tried Ark. I'm not going to knock it because apparently they fixed it. But yes, Ark is still, like, to date, one of the first games and only games that I have ever refunded on Steam. But apparently they fixed the things that I hated about it. All right, hang on. I'm very confused here. Because you're saying that it's between the rocks. Okay, so you're saying between the bricks, right? That's what you're saying here? Let's see if I can spot it from up here. It would probably be a little bit easier to do during the daytime. In the wall. Okay, I'm looking at the wall. Probably be easier to do this during the day. Let me get up here so I can see. Higher? Okay, so like up that way. It's not. Oh, Ark Survival, is it as good as the first? I think that's a fair thing to say. Definitely a fair thing to say. All right, hang on. Let's get on to the other side here so I can climb to the top. All right. 2 seconds. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate it. Sorry, trying to keep up with like all 4 of the chats. It's like in the middle height here. Okay. Well, we're going to be able to see it. Just pop into the milk carton real fast. Be great if it wasn't like the middle of the night, but it's like 12:30. All right, it's to the right. And I need a bratwurst. Okay, I should have... I'm pretty sure I have one on me. Yeah, I have 7 of them on me, so I'm good. How often do we go live? Pretty much every single day. I'm not the only streamer on this channel. It's another guy named Jay. He also streams. Is that it? No, it's just a crack. Third line of bricks. Okay. So there's 1, 2, 3. That kind of looks like an opening over that way. I see it. That's it. That's it over there. Okay. So I guess the easiest way would be to come in from the top, right? That's what I'm guessing would be the easiest. But yeah, there it is right there. All right. So now, see, I could build up, but I could also like just zip line up there. I just got to remember where my nearest zip line. Whatever. Let's just build. Let's just build real fast. I don't have my pet on me. Like, I left my aunt back at the base. And so this might take a little bit. Or is it? It's there. It's there, Master of Food. I have learned everything from your tricks, sir. What do you think? 5 levels? I think we can do it in 5 levels. That happens, you know, Jaden. I completely understand. Like, it takes a lot of effort, and a lot of people, they don't realize how much effort actually goes into streaming and stuff like that. Wait, it's not there? I could have sworn I saw it from over there. Hang on. I'm gonna look at that rock again. I could have sworn I saw something in that space right there. With the ore is the... See, now I don't even know. All right, let's get back up here. That looks like one that you're supposed to go between, right? And so I'm guessing that's it. I'm guessing it is. Let's find out. Probably need to go get some what's it called? It's opposite on the carton? I don't even know what that means. Oh, I'm using the wrong mutations. That's why this is taking so long. Okay. So I got the right one now? Yes. This is the one that I want. Like that just looks too perfect here. My quarter wall. Yeah, half wall. That's what I meant. Thank you, Jaden. Appreciate it. That is mighty kind of you. Okay, so let's rotate this around. Man, it has been a minute since I have built and grounded. Like, been a little while, so bear with me here. I've just been going so hard building in green hell that, like, a lot of this I completely forget how to do right now. But it's all good. Alright, another one of these flat boys. Where you at? Did I go past you? Ridiculous. And then another half wall. Man, I might actually be able to make it from that. Oh, come on, get up there. You can do that one. It's a cakewalk one. Well, we're going to find out in just a second here if Master was telling the truth or not. Come on, let me in. No. Not there. There we go. Sorry, I forgot what my cancel button was. As I said, it's been too long. Too long since I've been in Grounded. There we go. Yeah. See? Lab. Lab right there. I was right. I was right. Found it. That makes me feel better and not crazy. Still probably crazy, but kind of better. That's the best way to do it, Jaden. Like, I spent so long setting up the zip lines that I have because it was so worth it just to not have to walk all over the backyard. And so, yeah, I agree with you completely about that. Yeah, I guess we're going to need one more here. Cool. All right, well, we set out to go find something and we did, like, pretty quickly. So that's not that bad. All right, let's blow it up now.
What do we have lurking around up?
Not entirely sure. Oops, probably should have done that closer. Whoops. Still worked. All right, berry monster. I'm guessing that fire is going to work for this one. It's in the trash can. Okay. All right, that's good to know. Let's get my headlamp on. Where's my headlamp? Where's my headlamp? There it is.
Better safe than sorry.
Whoa. Trash can. Pinch whacker. Found it. Thank you. Nice. That's pretty cool. Oh, you don't fight anything in here? Well, that's pretty nifty. Just a random lab. Ooh, with some supreme plating. I actually needed that. Like, I needed that for a Wendell statue I'm building. Rotten berry charm. I'll take that, too. Nice, nice, nice. Anything else in here for the taking? No, doesn't look like it. All right. Oh, okay. I get it. So wait, hang on. Which lab is that? Would that be the hedge lab? In the oak tree lab, you need a key card to open the door. Do I know where it is? Yeah, you got to kill the assistant manager. So it's the assistant manager in... It's either the haze or the black ant lab is where you find and kill the assistant manager. And so that's where you find that one. All right, so we got that secret lab. Still Rotten Berry lab. That was a cool one. That was a really cool one. Monster Berry. It still works. It's it's the Black Ant lab. Yeah, it's probably Black Ant. And Wonder and Wisdom confirmed it. It's Black Ant. All right. Well, that was pretty cool. That kind of like saved me a little bit of time here. Hang on, sorry, I just got a really weird update. Just want to address it real fast. We launched an ad campaign with one of my clients today, and it was having some really weird results. And so I just wanted to make sure that it's still, that we're working on it. Okay, cool. Anyway, onward. So let's get back here.
Aphid on the move.
Okay. Sounds good, dude. That sounds like a blast. Like, that sounds like a blast, Henry. Knock it out. Grab some of these flower petals on our way back. That's one thing that I should probably invest in one of these days, is just going through and finding all the raw science and stuff like that. Sounds good, 17. You have a great rest of your day. So when you go live, do you play one game? Oh, yeah, no. We typically just do one game per stream, Jaden. And then, like, different games every single stream. And so, like, different days every single week, we'll keep the same games and stuff like that. Nice. That's insane, Henry. That's massive. Well, I'm optimistic, man. I think that's going to be a really cool build. All right, let's get back here. Try to not have to fight an infected wolf spider. Was that him? Did I just see him? I just saw a wolf spider. Nope. Looks like we're alright for right now. Alright, back to the base.
I don't have a death wish.
Man, that's going to be awesome. That's going to be like epic looking. I'm pretty excited to see that one. So yeah, really, really, really cool. Alright, well, I guess... I guess I'm going to go kill the mantis now. Oh, that sucks, Jaden. I'm sorry. That's really unfortunate to hear. But yeah, go kill the mantis. Let me see if I can finish Wendell first. That's something that I've been wanting to get done for a long time. Is this Wendell statue. Ants worshipping Wendell. Look at that. Look at this dude. Love it. Love it. Hang on, that light needs to be better. Let's change it. Oh yeah, purple. Purple light. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Love it. Alright, let's get on outside here. Go hot deposit a bunch of this stuff. Pretty good. Pretty good, Jaden. So, I mean, they've been up and down. Like, I mean, that's the case with everything, streaming-wise. But it's never-ending fun, and I think that's why we still do it. Because, like, we make more money and, like, we have better success with our videos, like our long-form videos. But personally, I enjoy streaming, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't walked away from it yet. And, like, started doing less, you know. Hope that makes sense. Okay. Well, I'm trying to think what else I need to do. Let's drop off this clover. And the sap. Where's the sap? There it is. Keep this over here. This all can come with me. Right? Yeah, this all can come with me. Why'd your brother put you off of it? Just curious. You don't have to answer that if you don't want to, of course. Because I personally believe that everybody should, like, at least try it. It's fun. And there's enough, like, room at the streamer table for everybody to be a streamer and you still eat. Like, billion-dollar corporations pay streamers. And so, like, there's enough money for everybody to become a streamer and have success with it, too. Alright. Well, it's sunrise here in the yard. I hear you on that one. I definitely hear that one. Sometimes unsupportive family is a big pain. I know what that one feels like personally. So, either way, and I'm talking about my extended family. Like, my wife is the coolest person in the world. She's the one that actually encouraged me to launch this channel, came up with the name, came up with our whole, like, niche and stuff like that. And so, yeah, sometimes you just got to find the right people, right? Does that make sense? Like, if you find the right people, they'll support you no matter what you want, as opposed to the wrong people, which makes you feel like crap for just being you. Leave me alone. I don't want to deal with you guys. There you go. That's awesome, Henry. That's legendary, man. And see, that's the way to look at it. It's the best way to look at it, Jaden. But see, that's what I'm talking about. There's raw science, like, all over the yard that I just haven't really even bothered to go get. Oh, man. All right, it's been a minute since I've done the orchid mantis. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to remember what he's weak against. I think I've only killed him one time. Maybe twice. Where's the mantis? There he is. Yeah, I've only killed him once. Salty. And then resistance to chopping, busting, stabbing, slashing, explosive, and spicy. So what you're saying is I need to use the salt mace. There it is. Okay, salt mace. Let's get my shield back out too. Okay. Did I bring any food? Yeesh, I didn't bring any food. I need to go eat something before I start this fight. Could get hungry first. Just killed the infused Oh, the Infected Brood's mother. Nice. What new game plus are you playing on? Because I'm being lazy. I'm literally just being really lazy right now, and I am only focusing on base building, and so I haven't bothered to do any of the new game pluses or anything like that. Leave me alone, ants. Haha, you fell, dumb ant. So I'm trying to find some food, and I'm pretty sure there's some food on this plate here. Yup, cookie. Oh, I need to get my hammer out. Fine. What are you guys up to? I just want my food. I just want my food. Leave me alone. Just wanted food. That's kind of how I felt about doing the Java-Matic. I for like 2 months just had the Java-Matic quest just up on my screen ready to do it. I just didn't bother doing it for the longest time until I decided like, I should probably just beat the game after they announced the second one. And so, yeah, I understand what you're getting at there. If I chop down grass for zip lines, will it grow back? So grass regrows unless you chop down the root. So you know how you after like you chop down some grass, there's like a root at the bottom. You can keep chopping down and you'll get some plant fibers, but the grass will never regrow after that. So there you go. Hope that answers your question. All right, don't care about rotten food. Want to eat the cookies. Yum.
We have limits.
Delicious.
I guess I thought
Oh, I love that spot. It's probably one of the most cinematic spots in the game. Cinematic? Sure, why not? It's probably one of the most cinematic spots in the game. With the pagoda there. All right, man, it's time. I've only done it once. I've only done this fight one time. So that was way too early. And so since I've only done it once, I've never actually like mastered the attack patterns yet. There's one. I remember the Madness was probably the only one of the queens that I did without dying. Like it's one of, in my opinion, one of the easier fights from all the queens because she can't poison you. Oh, missed that at first. That's unfortunate. What up, girl? I will check chat very shortly. Oh, the animation lag? Yeah, I agree with you on that one. See, I feel like this is one of the queen fights. Oh, damn. Missed that one. That was a big hit. That was 100% my fault. But yeah, that was a big hit. That was early. You got me. So yeah, that lag right there that you're referring to, I know exactly what you're talking about. You stay back. Come on. Dodged at least 2 of those. Also felt like I dodged that one, but whatever. That's one thing that I will never perfect before the new game comes out, is I have never mastered the parrying in this game. Missed. Got me there. Just use one of these real fast. See, I like the Madness fight because there's this spot in the middle, the giant like tree, the orchid plant in the middle. So it allows you to take a break and actually get away, unlike some of the other queens where you're in the fight the whole time. But anyway, there's the Mantis. Bye. Bye, Mantis. Bye, Mantis. Yeah, I was expecting, oh, you know why I don't have Mant coming in, Henry? I don't have Mant coming in right now. Hang on, I'm bleeding. Let me go ahead and just use this real fast. I had my building mutations on. I didn't actually have Mant activated there. So I didn't even have my good mutations on for that fight. Alright, so we got the Mantis pieces that we needed. How many did we get? 2 claws and 7 chunks. That might be enough to complete one of the fountains that I need. But I have 2 of these fountains. I kind of want to do more. Fountains, that is. More fountains. I don't know if I have lint or if I need lint. Do I need lint? Nah, there's no lint here anyway. Alright, sounds good. Back to the base. Back to the base. But yeah, that's why I wasn't getting my my big mutations activated. Just simply because I didn't have any of those mutations ready to go. I feel kind of stupid for that one. But you know how it is. Just run past all these ants. I think I actually do need some black ants, like black ant heads and stuff like that. And so I guess, haven't really bothered with it. What are you gonna do, huh? Huh? What are you gonna do? You got nothing. You got nothing. That's what you're gonna do. Nothing. Alright, let's get on back. The easiest ways to get a bee's attention, I'll show you right now. I need to go farm some bees, actually. Let's head over that way. This zip line takes like 30 seconds, Jaden, so like bear with me here. This one takes a little while to get over there. But this one takes you over to the picnic table, right? Yeah, this one goes straight to the picnic table. So this is what I would do to get the bees, is destroy the like use the Bratwurst to knock down the shovel. And then once you've done that, you can get up onto the picnic table where the soda is overturned and the honey pot is, and you see all these bees. And then you can literally just aggro them. And it's the easiest way to get the bees' attentions, is to just come on over this way. So you'll see what I mean right here. What do I need for bees? Chopping, fresh, slashing. This one. So yeah, you just come over here. And then it's not even that dangerous. So yeah, the bees aren't that bad. Just chopping, fresh weapon. So I like my tick bat for these guys. There you go. And as I said, I need to just farm some bees, so kind of works out. You can also get some splinters off of the picnic table, which I didn't know for the longest time. That's one of the best ways to get arrows, is splinters. Ah, I missed the last one. Come on down here. Somebody come at me. What's up, man? There we go. There's some bees. Sounds good, Jaden. You have a great rest of your day. I'm actually, personally, I'm not streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's the other streamer. It's Jay. So I will be back on Thursday, though. Thursday is Minecraft Day, everybody. We're playing some Minecraft together. So join the Discord if you want information on the Minecraft server. Hey, Brandon. You can name your zip lines? I had no idea about that. That's crazy. Oh, I missed that one. Come on. I had no idea that you could name your zip lines. That would actually make things a heck of a lot easier because I have like this one zip line that has 5 or 6 attachments on it. Oh, come on. I blocked at least one of those. I deserved a couple of those hits, but I blocked at least a few of them. Oh, well. What's up? Come on, man. You shouldn't have done that. It is Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Today's not Thursday. You're playing with me. Sounds good, Jaden. Have a great rest of your day. All right, there we go. 10 B-Fuzz. That's enough to be dangerous, right? Like that's enough to make it happen. It happens, Henry. Happens to me. Oh, yeah, it's I should have said 2 p.m. Pacific before Jaden took off. I would love to know an interesting fact. I like interesting things. Would love more interesting facts. All right. This is the worst zip line I ever made. This zip line takes you across pretty much the entire yard over to where the hedge is, like up there, and it just didn't work really well. We still don't know who the sunken bones in the pond belong to. That's true. That's actually true. I figured the sunken bones were just fish bones. You know, like I thought they were fish bones for the longest time. But yeah, the sandbox is still red. It is. It is. Was it supposed to be a different color? I'm actually confused about that one, Brandon. All right, let's get back to the base. Didn't want to use my other zip line that drops me off of them. Oh, I probably should have. I need to get gnats. And that's where they are. All right, let's see if our bombardier friends are back. Nope. Yeah, rule of thumb, don't build your base where there's a bombardier beetle spawn. It will not go your way, ever. Too small to be fish bones? Yeah, it's a valid point. That's a very valid point. You're not wrong about that one. Mantis. I got mantis parts, and then I also got bee parts. So here we go with the bee parts. Hey, bee. See, I always feel like most sandbox I see are like really vibrant colors like that, like reds and greens and stuff like that. All right, so there's the last of our claws. We still need 1 mantis chunk in each of these. Really? Are you serious? Wow, I feel kind of lame. I need to go kill the mantis one more time. See, but the thing, as much as everybody kind of tells me like just dupe them and stuff like that, I hear you. I get it. I don't know. I burn my raw science on so many stuff, and yeah, that's the other thing is this world isn't a remixed world, and so duping is not as lucrative. But yeah, it's definitely something that's on my mind. Hang on. What's it gonna take to make another one of these kebabs? All right, let's go kill the brood mother. Let's go kill Broody again. The amount of times I've had to kill this girl. Hey, Jay. Good to see you, buddy. All right, let's go kill the brood mother again so we can go get another chunk so we can do some more orchid kebabs. I should be working on getting gnats instead. Hey, thanks for the heart there. Appreciate that. That's really kind of you, dude. Like, super kind. That's another spot that I want to start getting to is getting up the oak tree. There's clearly spots for you to climb on there, and I've never invested the time in parkouring up the oak tree. Maybe one of these days, but I know there's good stuff up there. And a bunch of people try. Hey, good to see you there. Thanks to me. But there's definitely a lot of stuff up there that I haven't bothered to get. This game has a very dark story. Hey, thanks for those roses. I appreciate it. Very kind. Yes, it kind of does have a little bit of a dark story, Jay. In short, you're a kidnapped teen and you've been like kidnapped from a corporation that's working on like the shrinking like technology. But you've been kidnapped and you were sent here instead of dead and all that other stuff. Kevin, I need to try the secret of the mimic. I do need to check that out. Hey, Stanger, good to see you, by the way. And then, hang on, I'm going to go back and read Brandon's comment here. Each new game plus changes the colors of the houses, sandbox, and what the candies are made of. Oh, see, I've never done that. I've never known that, Brandon. That's good to know. The story in Grounded 2, I want to speculate wildly, but I'm trying to, like, contain myself a little bit. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be happy as long as they let me kill something that's not a bug. Like, I want to kill a squirrel. Like, I want to have a squirrel boss or, like, a big fish boss or something crazy like that. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? I've only done this one time. Oh, just barely. Just barely missed it. Yeah, it's in the park. It's a map that's 3 times larger than not. And so, than this one, I mean. And so, yeah, there's a lot to it. There will be a koi fish. I hope we can actually fight the koi fish this time, because you can't fight the koi fish in this one. It just can kill you. And that's not fair. Ah, I missed that. Damn it. It was too early on that one. It definitely gets much darker than that. I'm trying not to give that many spoilers, Wonder. But yeah, it gets a lot darker. Like, with the technology going wrong and the evil corporation being evil. That was the worst parrying I've done on a mosquito in the longest time. Everybody should laugh at me for that. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. There's scorpions. I know that there's scorpions now. Okay, you know what? Stop following me. Stop following me. Nobody cares. Stop following me. Thank you. So I want to get my health back. So yeah, like I want to see, and we know that there's going to be a tarantula boss. And so like a big fuzzy hairy spider. And I'm pretty excited about that one too. So yeah. So that's just what they've said for early access. And to put it in perspective, Jay, let me make sure I'm away from this tick. Okay. So let me get to the edge here. So, you know, I'll show you on the map. So, okay. So when early access first happened in this game, from this area, like this existed, from like where I am, all of this existed, right? After early access, they added all of the upper yard, the shed. So you can see like half of the map got pretty much added after early access, right? That's what they're doing again this time. $30. $30. They just announced the price of early access just the other day. And according to somebody in my community, I'll say that I don't know this 100%, but I trust the people in our Discord. It's only going to be like a $30 game in early access for Grounded 2. And I'm so excited for that. Like, because it will eventually become a AAA title. And so you can get it for an amazing deal right off the bat. And so kudos to Obsidian. They typically do a good job. I like Obsidian as a studio. Exactly. Yeah, pretty cheap for a game that will eventually probably cost $60 on release. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it too. So this is one of the zip lines that I want to set up, is from here up to the bird bath. So that way I don't have to do this run every single time I go over to the brood mother. But either way, let's get over there and just kill her real fast. I'm going to need to repair my weapon soon. I hope I've been working on repair gunk. Or repair glue. That's what I meant. I'm so excited too, Joey. Like, beyond excited. There we go. I see you down there, Orbeez. I'm going to go kill your mom. Okay, you know what? Just run. Just don't even bother parrying these dudes. I've mentioned this before. That's one thing that I hate in this game that I'm terrible at, because I've never invested the time to learning, is the parrying system, which is 90% of the combat, and I know that. But either way, there's ways to just barrel your way through this game. The mosquito is still following me? Ridiculous. What's one thing in Grounded 2 that I don't want to see in Grounded 1? Or hang on, let's say that properly. What's one thing I want to see in Grounded 2 that I don't like about Grounded 1? You know, to be honest with you, Jay, I'm going to turn it on my head, or turn that question on its head, and I'm going to flat out say that I wish that they weren't doing mounts. Like, I wish that you didn't have the ability to ride an ant or something like that, or like a different bug or a beetle or a spider, I'd rather them not give us mounts and instead just give us the zip lines. Like that's what I personally believe. Hey, Yee. Nice. Yeah, exactly. I'm so ready for number 2. Like I'm basically like, the day it comes out, I am clearing my entire schedule, and that's all we're doing.
Don't look down.
I think ironically my respawn is still set over here, and I've never bothered to set it back to the base. No, they said that there's going to be no zip lines off the bat. They want everybody to get used to the mount system and like actually like riding bugs and stuff like that. So hopefully the bugs are fast and we can like clear a large distance, because that's the whole point of the zip lines, right? Thanks for the clarification there, Wonder. Wonder is right. And he's saying that they're still giving us zip lines, but just not at release. That's an accurate statement. That's a very accurate statement. Can I gift this one to you? Tell you what, Henry, win the base building contest. Win the Base Legend base building contest, and we give out a $25 gift card to Steam, depending on if you guys what the poll says. So we're currently voting. Everybody's voting to let us know what they want to win for the contest. If you guys want gift cards, if you guys want free games, if you guys want like accessories like Discord Nitro, YouTube Premium, that type of stuff. So just let us know. But yeah, Henry, head into our Discord, check the base building contest. Yeah, you can use whatever mods, whatever cheats in any games. Like, I'm debating submitting a build from The Sims when I show you guys mine. Like, my builds don't count, but still. Brood Mother, we're here to kill you again. Is that her? Pretty sure you can see. No, you can't see her. You can see the infected Brood Mother on the ceiling. That's about it. But yeah, you guys can use whatever mods you want. It doesn't matter. Broody. Let's go, Broody. Hey, pretty lady. Hey, pretty lady. Oh, she's so cute. Slice, slice, slice. Slice, 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 slice. Slice, slice, slice. Slice, slice, slice. Oh, I missed that one. She finally hit me with the debuff. Damn it. I was doing so good. I got her down to like 40% health before she hit me with the debuff. Alright, come on, Spiderlings. Let's go. This is probably, at this point, this is probably my favorite queen fight, because it's just so simple without, like, not on New Game Plus. It's just such a simple fight. Like, not even bothering to parry, because it just takes one parry against her to bring it back up. Come on. And I'll check chat in just a second, guys. One sec. Just finish getting her. Because, like, it's an easy fight, but the Orb Weavers make it a little tricky here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use one of these, right? Look at those 2 Mants. Get them, guys. Oh, Mant just took her out. All right. Well, there we go. There's the Brood Mother chunk that we needed. All right, back to the base. What's going on in chat? That's right. New Game Plus does have teleportation in this game. I forgot about that. Oh, Birmingham Palace, do it. Do it, Henry. That sounds like awesome. That sounds fun. Oh, yeah. Like, no matter what state the early access is, I'm going to love Grounded 2. I already know. Oh, that makes sense that this is a slashing weapon, not a slicing one. Well, what if I wanted to slice? Would it still cleave things in twain? I don't know. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate it. Mighty kind of you, CR7. All right, back to the base. So I guess we're going to make another Orchid Kebab and go kill the Mantis again. Because if I could finish those 2... what's they called? The 2 fountains. I think I'm done with Mantis Piece. If I want to slice, then you got to slash. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I feel like that is one of those like bits of advice that old people say all the time, that young people would have no idea what it means. It's like, if you want to slice, then you got to slash. You know, like that type of thing. Like, and everybody's just like, what are you talking about, Grandpa? And Grandpa doesn't even know. Have I been on top of the bird bath? I have. I have been on top of the bird bath. Not too much up there. If I remember, there's a molar when you first do the game, and then a bunch of mosquitoes. That's all that's up there. But yeah, you have to like fix up part of the zip lines to get over there. I remember the first time I went up to the hedge, I was very underprepared, and I spent forever doing that lab when I first got here. What's up, larvas? Actually, I need spikes. Come here. I need larva spikes. Come on. Alright, just kill them real fast. Okay, there we go. You're gonna go on my wall. Alright, let's head on back this way. Sounds good, boss. When do I go live again? So I'm not going live tomorrow. Jay, our other streamer, he goes live on Wednesday nights. I'll be back on Thursday, 2 p.m. Pacific with Minecraft. That's the game that we're doing on Thursday there. But appreciate it. I'm going to just start referring to you as Star. What up? What up, fireflies? Isn't it sad that, like, the firefly population is depleting? Such a beautiful bug. And it's all because humans want to rake up their leaves and put them into bags instead of just let them naturally decompose. So sad. All right, back to the base real fast. Oh, that was a weevil. I was like, what the heck is making that noise? It's a weevil. I should know that one, right? Oh, there's some of these, the mites. Appreciate it, Tyrion. Thank you. I hope I said that right. Let's get back into the base here. I guess that's the embiggening machine. How many days in the world? I think I'm on like 100 something, like 150. I'll be able to let you know in a minute. But yeah, I think I'm on 150 if I remember correctly. Probably should have tried to take a zip line back instead of just run it, but whatever. We're pretty much back anyway. I love hearing the spiders creeping up behind you. It's probably one of my favorite things in the world. Hey, Crow. Nope, not New Game Plus. Oh, I always do that. This is just a traditional old playthrough. I was going to do New Game Plus. That's why the remixer is up on the screen. I was going to do New Game Plus, but then they announced Grounded 2. And so I said, whatever. And I decided to not do it. And so either way. Tyrun. Okay, good to know. I'm going to remember that next time. Tyrun. Good to know. All right, let's get back to the base. I need more light on the base. That's like my number one complaint is it's just so poorly illuminated on the outside. There's so much work that I need to do on the inside. All right, I bet you those bombardiers are back. They spawn here, and so that's a mistake that I made a long time ago. Yep, there he is. There he is. Kind of scared me a little bit. Got a little jump scare there. Should be a second one. And I'm a little concerned that I can't see the second one yet. Because that means he might be under the foundation, which is not good. Thank you. I appreciate that, Crow. Yeah, I'm not seeing the second bombardier. That's not a good thing. That's pretty kind of worrying. Might play some Dune tomorrow? Dude, you should play some Dune tomorrow. That would be epic. That would definitely be an epic one. All right, let's go put these larva spikes away. I promise I know English. Probably didn't need to do that. And then if we're going to go after the mantis... Hang on, where's the mantis? Termite King. There's the mantis. Put your head up there. Man, I'm hoping that we just have to do it one more time because we have to finish the head, which is up there. And then, oh, actually, I think there's a sculpture or a figure somewhere. Where's my mantis figure? Is it up there? Hang on. I may have actually... I need to put down a mantis real fast. Either that or there's one on the roof. I'll sleep 8 hours real fast. But yeah, Joey, I think it's like day 150. I'll let you know. Actually, I can just do this, can't I? Day 158. There you go. Let's get a save in real fast. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that, Major Pain. Definitely put a lot of time in this one. Have I not put a mantis down? Wow, that's actually surprising. Okay, let's find a place to put the mantis. You gotta have an orchid mantis in your base, right? Let's find one. There's the Termite King. Haven't gotten a chance to finish him yet. Alright, let's find the mantis. There he is. She is. Not many places are gonna fit this giant thing, so let's see where we can put her. You know what? Right here seems good. Yeah, let's do it. Just get through the wall. There we go. So, alright. Definitely gonna need to get another one. Oh, she's like stuck through the wall there. Hang on. Relocate. Let's rotate this a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. I could also make the Mant statue. I think I have the Mant statue up at the top of my base here. And I think I already finished that one Master of Food. Let me get onto the roof again because I want to double check that. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, is every single time that I log into Grounded, I just have to go and get a handful of things, but they're all relatively rare materials. And so there's still a fair amount that I want to add. I'm pretty sure I put a Mant statue. Yeah, there's the Mant statue right there. Just hanging out. That's one that I need to finish, is I need one more Black Widow Fang. I think I have the Fang in my inventory. I need a ton of Gnat fuzz. I'm not entirely sure. Hang on, YouTube, you guys are the experts. Gibby's got a question from TikTok. Can you get a 100% report card on multiplayer? Because I have no idea on that one, because I've only played multiplayer a handful of times. So let me know if you can. We got you, Gibby. Sit tight. You don't see why not? Okay. I think that's fair. I think that's a fair assumption too. Because like, unless there's a specific thing saying not to do that, that makes sense that you should be able to. Seems like it. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys. Yeah, Gibby. I think you're in the clear on doing that one. And then Jay, definitely. I'm going to go back to what I was saying to you. I think you should do some Dune. I think Dune is an amazing game. And also, we have some quests that we need to get done. We need to do Enshrouded. We have a quest that we need to finish up for Enshrouded that like glitched out in the system and all of that. So hopefully we can get that finished up soon. All right. Well, in the meantime, while I'm waiting for this kebab to finish cooking, see what else we can go deliver. Stink bug pieces. I know that we have a stink bug that I need to put together. Where's the actual like stink bug parts? I've killed a bunch of stink bugs. I feel like I should easily have them here. Yeah, no worries, Gibby. Stink bug parts. There we go. All right, grab a stack of those. Says dust mite fuzz. Yeah, that doesn't help me. Oh, I already did that for you, Jay. Yeah, you're good to go, man. So I submitted that just the other day. So don't sweat that one. I need the shiny scales. And I don't know if I actually have any shiny scales right now. There we go. Okay, there's the twinkling shells. Grab a stack of those. All right, head on back this way. It looked like a fun game. I love how you described it. Just Chichulu Pokemon. Just like, yeah, that made a lot of sense. That's pretty spot on right there. Oh, yeah. Stink bug. I could have also done that one too. Oh well. Oh well. Alright, and then the other thing that I got was these twinkling shells. So let's go run these over real fast. Gotta love the scarab beetles. Which is such a random thing to have inside of this game, you know? Like, some of the bugs I feel like don't really make that much sense. Like, scarab beetles in this climate, like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. Alright, hot deposit, a bunch of this junk. Put these in there. I should really make some more fuzz on the rocks. Oh, see, I knew he was there. Don't know where he came from, though. There we go. Alright, a couple more fuzz on the rocks. Which means we need muscle sprouts. Go ahead and just harvest all of these real fast and just start regrowing all of them. Now, it looked like I actually have a large one over here, too. Okay. That's pretty cool. Like, I think that's really legit when, like, games can cross over like that and have success. So, awesome. That's cool to hear, man. Alright. Just a little bit of plant in here. That's something that I want to do one of these days, is actually make like a basketball stadium or court in this game, and then get everybody who plays Grounded in the Base Legend community to join my world and play basketball with me. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. This isn't even the cool part of the base. This is just the front elevation. And so, yeah. I think it would be awesome to actually do some basketball games out here one day. Terrible shooting, Willow. Terrible, terrible shooting. What is this shot? What is this jump shot you're trying to do? Weak. Just way too far. Terrible, Willow. Appreciate it. Thank you very much for the follow. That's mighty kind of you. Let's put the basketball away, and then we got another orchid mantis to go kill. I do love the streams where we're just like farming different random materials like this. Like, they're fun streams, in my opinion. All right. I kind of want to try that pinch whacker one of these days, too. Seems like a fun weapon. All right, let's get this back on the hot bar since we got a bunch of other stuff here. So I would probably release this video of this base in the next couple of weeks, and then there's another build that I want to do. I had this really fun idea of doing a tiny mega base because it's grounded, right? And tiny kind of makes sense, in my opinion, to do a tiny mega base. And sorry, fuzz on the rocks, muscle sprouts, 10 more. Okay, there we go. But anyway, long story short, so I kind of had this fun idea of doing a tiny mega base, and there's a couple of spots that I wanted to do it in. So either the soda can, there's one soda can that's not crushed, and so I was going to do the non-crushed soda can, or the milk molar bottle that's over by the car. And so, see, I love this spot because you can really see the network of zip lines that this game takes to make, or that you can make in this game. All right, Orchid Mantis, let's go do it again. Jay, there's a few games on our roster that I'm really excited to do some streams over, but one of them we got 2 codes from the developers to play trade card shop game simulator. And like, I'm a Pokemon collector, like I collect Pokemon cards with my kid, And so I'm super excited to play that one. That one's going to be so much fun. What am I doing? What the heck am I doing? This is not the way to get to the Orchid Kebab or the Orchid Manus. Like, yes, you can go this way, but this is not the way to get there. Let's make this so much faster. But yeah, reveal the rest of that base one of these days, and then start working on my tiny mega base soon. So after this, I think I have to kill the Wasp Queen at least 2 times, then the Infected Broodmother twice, and the Termite King 1 time. Oh, I imagine, dude. I'm glad that you're not feeling, or I'm glad that you are feeling better. Don't know, that was a weird one. But yeah, I'm glad that you're definitely feeling better, bud. I still need to befriend, like, the Black Ant Queen and stuff like that. And the Red Fire Ant Queen. What up, ants? But yeah, there's a couple of places that I'm really intrigued about base building at. And I've just never really had a chance to do the base building that I wanted to do in this game, because I got so like tied into that green hell base that we just released the other day. Which, I mean, fun base, great build, but man, that took a lot of work. Like a lot of work. All right. I should have probably repaired my armor before I went into here. Yeesh. Didn't realize that we were at like 50% or less on every single piece. All right, Mantis time. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. Mantis loved the music for this fight. Come on, buddy. Hop on down. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get it on. What up? Oh, come on. I blocked that one. I had that one on lock. Same with that. That one I just didn't even try. Cool. Get him, man. Oh, please do, Henry. That's going to be awesome. I'm super... Normally, I don't, like, look at the different bases that everybody submits. Normally, I, like, reserve myself until the end of the contest, right? But this time around, I'm actually going to be, like, trying to see everybody's bases as we go. I blocked that one. That one I did parry. I feel like that one was cheapened. I know I messed up on that one, though. Thank you. So I know exactly... I know that I can do it, but for some reason, this one just doesn't let me parry that well. Still excited. Still excited, Henry. That's going to be awesome. All right, let's run away. We're bleeding a little bit. What's up? All right, let's get our stamina up for a sec. Nice. Excited to take a look at that, Henry. Ooh, a little lag on that one. Hang on, Wonder. That's a little bit big of a message. Give me a second. I'm almost done with this. Come on, buddy. Let's go. How does that hit me from all the way over here? Dead. Okay, anyway. Might make a base for the contest. Dude, do it. Do it. That's one of the reasons why I like our base building contests, because it's not just about, like, I don't pick the winner. Like, the community picks the winner, right? And so, like, as long as you are building something impressive, like, there's a good chance you're going to win. But then the second place winner, okay, the second prize, the runner-up, is randomly selected. So like you could, and I don't know why anybody hasn't done it yet. In theory, you could submit a block from Minecraft or something and just be like, this is my house. It's a block. And it still counts as a build, right? It may not win the like grand prize, but you're going to have a random drawing for second place. And so like, anybody can submit anything. But yeah, like we'd love to see dozens and dozens of builds this time around for the contest. Because don't get me wrong, we've gotten some amazing builds so far, but I know there's so many people in the community that are like they're hesitant to join the contest. They shouldn't be. Like just dive into it. Just have some fun with everybody. I'm not going to spoil your build. I'm not going to spoil anybody's build, Master of Food. I don't even know what your build is. I'm not going to spoil anybody's build. All right, so I'm pretty sure we got all the pieces we needed from the mantis. This one. What sword is that? This is the tick bat. So it's I can't remember the name. It starts with an M. Hang on. The tick Makashiriti. There's no L. I don't know where I got the L from, but that's it. That's the weapon that I'm using. It's basically the next step in my opinion after the tiger mosquito needle. Rapier, like those weapons. Thanks for those likes, by the way. Record's still 10,000 likes, so we're still doing awesome on this one. No complaints on this one, but you guys are like, this might be a second place stream today, and I'm super grateful for that. All right, let's get back in here, go deposit these pieces. Just got a couple more pieces for our mantis. You know what? I'm going to be selfish. Because I'm going to have to do the mantis at least one more time, right? But let's head in here and let's do these pieces first. Oh, yeah. Look at that. We got ourselves a delicious mantis fountain now. Yeah. Amazing. That's the other part of this is only 7 days really levels the playing field. Because there's some people who can literally spend like all 30 days of the contest building the entire time. And like, I support that. I agree with that. I think that's a good idea if you're allowed to do that. But for the people that have to do it like after school or after work or something like that, we wanted to make it more fair. So there you go. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate it. Mighty kind of you. All right. So yeah, we are going to have to take on the mantis one more time at minimum. Got one more chunk up there that we need. And then we at least need a head for this piece. Oh, well, we got the head. So there we go. So now we just need one claw, 2 chunks, and some dust mite fuzz. So yeah, that's one more at least. Definitely one more. What is this? Green shield and super stink sack. Let's go finish that out. How long do you have to build it? You got 7 days, Henry. So I close submissions. I'm going to make a new channel in Discord for everybody to submit everything on. But I close submissions on the 8th of July. That's the month that we're on. Okay, stink bug, green shield bug. That's what we're looking for. Acid glands, blah, blah, blah. Stink bug, gas sac. The boiling gland. That's not what I'm looking for. There it is. Super stink sac. I only have 1 green shield bug part. Yeesh, I don't think that's enough to finish this, actually. That isn't enough time. See, that's why we were saying 7 days is going to level the playing field. Because there's some people who would do, like, crazy, crazy, crazy awesome builds. And I love that stuff. But, like, this build took me months to do, you know, because I do it on live streams. And so I know that the big ones do take a lot of time. All right. Well, the last thing that we need to do for today's stream, I guess, is go farm a bunch of gnats. And so that's what I guess we're going to go do right now is do some gnats. That's our 2-time winner, Master of Food right there. Foodo Master on TikTok. And so he's won the contest 2 times. And so there you go. Well, then maybe simplify it. That's the best way of looking at it. Because if that build is going to take too long, then I would say simplify it and do something a little bit smaller, you know? All right, so I was going to farm gnats in here. There's a stink bug over there, but there's a bunch of like miscellaneous flyers over here. You see them? And so I'll pick up a bunch of the infected stuff here. Hang on, what do I need here? Fresh, slashing, busting fresh. It's all fresh, right? Might as well pick up some mite fuzz while we can. Let's get some of this stuff. I saw some of the gnats. They're there. There's some of these crazy gnats. Oh, you stole my bat. Don't take my bat. Mean. Stop stealing my tools. Rude. Hate the gnats. For that specific purpose right there. Just not a big fan of gnats. 2 seconds. You just take out this ladybug real fast. There we go. Alright, back to this. Really? What are you gonna do, mosquito? Thank you. So I think I got 2 out of all of that. I got 2 of the, hang on 2 seconds. Let me just take out these mosquitoes real fast. But yeah, out of all those gnats, I think I just got 2 pieces there. There's another one bumbling around over there. There you go. Yeah, get inspired, man. I'm really hoping for a big turnout this time. Like Jay and I have been running this contest. This will be the 4th one. We do them every 3 months, and so we've been doing this contest for about a year. And I would love to see a lot more submissions this time around. Come on, charge me. Really? I guess the infected one doesn't really need to charge. Just do that, right? That's one thing that I need to get better at is Minecraft, because there's still such a massive market for building content in Minecraft. That's something that's on my mind a lot, is getting better at that game. Of course I'm getting grounded too. Man, if you've played Grounded 1 and you don't want Grounded 2, you need to go get your head checked. Like, it is such a glorious game, and everybody needs to go check it out. Like, it is such a glorious game, and I cannot wait for the second one. Oh man, well hopefully they will bring it to PlayStation 5 soon. You know, I'm really optimistic that they're going to eventually. You know, they're pretty good at that type of thing. And so, Jay, maybe hold on for a little while, and maybe the full release is going to get there. Grounded 2 or Subnautica 2? Grounded 2. Hands down, Grounded 2. And I mean, that's not a slight at Subnautica. To be honest with you, I've never played much of Subnautica. Like, I've played it on a buddy's account for a little while. It's a great game. Like, fantastic game. Not going to knock it. But yeah, Grounded, so good. Subnautica's fantastic. And I cannot wait for Subnautica 2, that's for sure. But yeah, Grounded is going to take the cake. Which is ironic because we did not put Grounded on our game of or a list of goats, like the video that we did that was like the greatest videos or the greatest base building video games of all time, right? We did not bother putting Grounded on the list, and everybody said that, like, oh man, Grounded should have been the one that was on there. But we did put Subnautica on the list because Subnautica like changed the whole genre of base building and stuff. I got more hate for that video than not, because everybody was sitting there just like, how could you forget Rust? How could you forget Grounded? How did you forget this? We didn't forget them. We considered them. We definitely considered pretty much every single one of them. Oh, still need 5 more. Finish that one. Oh yeah, no, I agree. Grounded is up there in my opinion. It is definitely one that is up there. I should probably go get these ant parts one of these days. You need fuzz too, right? Yep. I actually don't even know where my gnats are in this base. They might be inside here. I have a lot of flyers and random junk just about. That was our thought process behind it, Wonder. Is Grounded was not as innovative as a lot of people want to say it is. And like, again, I could get a little bit of hate for this. I'm not too concerned. Grounded, fantastic game, but it uses and pulls from a lot of other games that pre-existed. And so I look at Grounded and I say, like, fantastic game, but what's different about it? What's new about it? You know, and there wasn't really much when we really looked at it. Whereas Subnautica, like, it's one of the first games that I can think of where it's a completely submerged world, where like hardly anything takes place above the surface. And so that's just my personal opinion. Sons of the Forest didn't make the list either, actually. It was I'm a huge Sons of the Forest fan. It's probably my favorite survival game that came out in 2024 in early access and then fully released in 2025. Love Sons of the Forest. Did not make the list because, again, not innovative. Fantastic building. The animations made it look really cool, but you're still building with some basic components. Sons of the Forest, though, however, did make like 2 of our other videos for best tools. And then also I made a bunch of Sons of the Forest content too. But yeah, no, Jay, it's a great game. It's one of my personal favorites, that's for sure. But yeah. All right, so those are the gnats. I did not bring my bow with me, so this is gonna be kind of stupid. But yeah, I did not bother bringing my bow with me. Sorry, never actually used that before. See if I can pull this off. That worked so much better than like I expected it to work. Wow, that was like super cool. I can't pick up the food, so let's go ahead and okay, well, it's just we're fine. We're fine. Okay, so that got to be a little smart about it, but that works so well. Do you guys use the stabs in your Grounded playthrough? I don't really use them that often, but if I have something like this that I'm trying to do and I didn't bring a bow, makes things a little bit easier. A little worried that I'm going to get raided by mosquitoes fairly soon. This just doesn't seem that smart. So they move so quickly, so it's not that easy. But I was able to take out 2. There's one. This makes me so happy that this is like even a thing that you can do. I don't know why it takes stamina to use your stabs. It's a magic staff. Just let me be magic, right? Nah, nothing. Wait, is that seriously making the roast? It's cooking the food because I'm using this like thing? That's amazing. I did not expect this at all.
I eat this normally.
But yeah, like that actually like was cooking the food as I was shooting these dudes in the face. That's amazing. Those are bees. Don't want to deal with that. More bees over there. So the gnats kind of dispersed after I killed a couple of them. And I think they all like went over this way. Not seeing them anymore. Let's check the map real fast. Yeah, I guess the best spot for gnats would be over by the sandbox. So let's go ahead and head back over that way and go to the trash pile. I had no idea about that, Frank. That's a cool feature. That's a cool little hidden feature. You know? Wow. Like, wow. That's really impressive, actually. All right. Let's get over to the sandbox. I guess not really the sandbox as much as behind the sandbox. It's a cool spot, but it's the trash heap, and I don't spend too much time over at the trash heap, if I'm being honest. Just not one of those practical places to hang out, you know? There's actually a few other videos that we're going to be doing next that I'm pretty excited about. Tomorrow I'm going to be releasing a really cute video. So I have a 3-year-old, and she constantly asks if she can like game with me and like stream with me and stuff like that, but she's 3, so I'm not going to let her do that. So I told her we could film one video together of a video game that's age appropriate for her and stuff like that. And so I filmed the playing the Bluey video game with her. I'm pretty excited about releasing that video. That comes out tomorrow. Love Bluey. Such a great show. Such a great show. So I did eventually finish this. Like the ladders and stuff like that. But I never got... I need one more ladder to get up to the molar that's up top there. But I did go back and finish the ladder that I had set up. Excuse me. Man, I have not been over this way in so long. When's she gonna go kill some zombies? A few years, Jay. You gotta be at least 6 to play zombies, right? That's how it works. I don't know. Did not mean to fall down this way. Alright, cool. We can at least make it back up. Alright, so there's the trash heap. I've never tried to climb on top of the trash, but supposedly up there's a field station. Or something. I'm not actually sure what's up that way. But yeah, lots of different stuff here. Guess we're gonna head to where the old computer is. That's true. That's actually, I didn't even think about that, but that's not a bad idea at all. Okay. Alright. Let's just jump off and make it happen. Oh, I hope I have my gas mask. I just realized I'm going to be going into the trash areas. Make sure that I have my gas mask, actually. Yep, there it is. Cool. Alright, so I'm not sure if the moths, or not moths, the gnats in here or not. There's the in case you're wondering, this is the pink slip. That, like Wendell's pink slip. What's up, Black Ant? But as I said, I don't really spend too much time in the trash pit. Or the trash can here, rather. It's a bunch of rotten food back here, too. I wonder if like destroying some of it like will release a new area. Oh, and apparently there's a molar back here that I've never gotten. Let's try to find this molar real fast. Under here? No, not under. Maybe over. I see that knife. Definitely above. Nope. Not above, but that's how we can get onto the trash can. Where is it? Where is this milk molar? Alright, hang on. I'm like right on top of it now. It must be in the soda can. There's something in the soda can. It looks like one of the spicy candies. Come on. I want to get in here. I want to get in the soda can. Why are you not letting me get in the soda can? There we go. Alright, so it looks like this is just going to be a spicy candy. That ain't going to really help me much, but we're still going to get it. In case we get hungry, right? Alright, let's go find where this molar is. Should be like right on top, like we were right on top of it, according to our scab here. Or scabby, whatever. Oh, it's right there. It's like it was running all over looking for it, but it's literally right in front of my face. This battery. I wonder if I touch those sides if I'm gonna die. They're not like connected to anything. More spicy candy over here. Okay, just ignore it for now. You made the building 7 times bigger? Man, I'm excited to see it. I'm excited to see what you're putting together there, sir. That sounds exciting. Another soda drop. Look at that Billy dog. It's a rotten Billy dog right there. All right, let's get to the chop of the trash can because I want to check some stuff out while we're over here. I've kind of given up on looking for the gnats, if you haven't picked up on it. And I'm starting to actually just be like, man, let's figure out what's happening here. That's insane. Henry, that's crazy. That is so many blocks, like an unnecessary amount of blocks, but I admire the effort. That's crazy. Is that a gnat up there? A meaty gnat? What's up, bud? Missed. Also missed. Would be pretty cool if you could like not suck gnat. Alright, I got him here. We're close enough where I'll just be able to like actually hit him. There we go. Wow. Took 2 hits. Kind of wasn't expecting that to take 2 hits. No, 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 don't fall, don't fall. Got it. Got it. Got the gnat fuzz. Don't care about the other pieces. Don't care at all. In fact, ditch this too so we have more space. Double it again. That's, dude. You were having way too much fun over there, Henry. Like way too much fun. I mean, I keep going. Like have more fun. Enjoy it. You know. But you were having a blast, and I love it. Oh, did not mean to fall. Okay, stay on the back. Stay on the back. What's going on here? There's a shovel. We're gonna get over to that shovel. Let's do that jump right now. Big jump. We made it. Probably don't need the gas mask anymore, but just in case I fall on any of the trash, I'm gonna hold on to it. I would not be surprised if this is a spot for that was low. Whoops. Hey, friend. Yeah, I would not be surprised if this was a sorry, I forgot my train of thought with that gnat getting like right up in my face like that. Doesn't matter. It looks like I'm on top of Henry's build. Just thousands of bits of quartz. Yep. Yep. Love this spot for farming gnats though. It's kind of convenient. Like kind of exactly what I was hoping for. You know, what am I doing? If I can, like, just punch them in the face, I should just punch them in the face. Right? Right? That makes sense? Is that logical? Made sense to me.
Pretty good.
All right, let's get up this shovel. So I think if I remember correctly, Master of Food a long time ago told me that there's a lab station up here, and I think I see it. No, that's not it, but there's something up here. Obviously, there's something up here. Ah, there's a molar. We know that. There's also some raw science here. Should have gotten more than 100 for that. Some gnats down here, too. See, and this is why I'm wearing the gas mask. There's the second one. Where'd the second one go? There's no way that took out both of them. Where'd the second one go? The hell are you doing? Come on, don't be like that. There we go. 30 gnat fuzz. I love it. Hang on, some more gnat fuzz right there? Yes, please. Ditch the raw. You didn't say there was a field station? I must be thinking of something else. Not trying to put words in your mouth. I could have sworn that it was a field station. Either way, I'm happy with the molar. That's crazy. You're still making it bigger, Henry. That's amazing, dude. That's awesome. All right, well, at least we figured out how to get up here finally. Been trying to figure that one out for a long time. Oh, only 1,000? Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. All right, just debating if there's anything else that I want to try to get while I'm over here. It's not very often that I get this high up, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not going to climb that. Oh, well. All right, going down. All good. Squeeze through here. Alright, well, I guess I'll start making the trek back to the base. It's going to take at least a few minutes to get over that way. On the back of the sand pit here.
What's that black ant here?
You know, I do need black ant pieces. I do need... Wait, I'm using the wrong weapon here. Totally wrong weapon. Ha! I don't have the available inventory. Hang on. What do I not need to bring with me? This red ant head. That's what I don't need to bring with me. Okay. Sitting here running around like poking them with a toothpick. Don't run away from me, you stupid ants. Yeah, if you're gonna at least attack me, right? Oh, I guess I need more inventory space. Hang on. Ditch these red parts too. Black ant head, and then I need the parts too, so let's ditch these acid glands. Didn't mean to pick it right back up. Try that again. Should have gotten more, but whatever. Go kill some more black ants. One of these days I'll actually go do the quest to get their queen as my friend again too. Like, it doesn't change their aggro, but still. Alright, let's run to the other side of the sandbox here. Take the zip lines back to the base. All that fun stuff. I think I've gotten all the field stations. Like, I don't think I'm missing any of them. Like, I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I've gotten all the field stations. Sweet. Trying to get as many of those ant pieces as possible before I get back. I think I need the actual the fighter ants, not the worker ants. Oh my god, Henry, that is a massive build, dude. Kudos, like that's gonna be epic. I am excited to hear the 9 million brick build. I'm hoping that we get some video submissions this time since we're accepting videos. I'd like to make a compilation video of everybody's bases and release it. Just give everybody credit, show off their builds, that kind of thing. Maybe put some money behind it so that way it gets the like viewership that it deserves. That type of thing. All right, so I have a dummy base down here. Yeah, this was the first base that I made in Grounded. And I just kept the shell, and I moved most of the components and like stripped it down. But I kept the zipline frame. Just so I could go do this. Love our little aphid buddy. I want to know where the aphid comes from. Like, do we just keep an aphid with us the entire time? Because I'd much rather have the aphid running around next to me. Guess we don't need to be running around with our gas mask on anymore. Nice. Awesome to hear, Wonder and Wisdom. Yeah, video submissions. I'm not going to say that anybody's going to win because they're doing a video submission. But, like, the video submissions, I think, are going to be so cool now that we're accepting them again. Or not again, but now that we're just accepting them. All right, this one takes me right to the base. So here we are back at the base. I got a bunch of gnat fuzz, which is awesome. So we did actually get what we set out to complete. Pretty happy about that. Love the little hammock here too. Such a chill little hammock spot. And I love how I don't know if you know this, but you can rock the hammock and like sway it back and forth. So super cool, super random, but either way. All right, back in here. It's nice to actually see that all framed out and finished. Last thing I need to do out front here is just finish the moth and add some more lighting. And back here, it's just all about bugs. All about bugs. Just way too many bugs to do. That's just the wall, dude. That's insane. More power to you though, buddy. All right, so that ant's done. Need some aphid meat there. I need to actually go through and repair my base. I might do that now since I got a few minutes before I'm gonna call the stream. Might go through and do that now. Look at these beauties. Actually getting some of it done. I love it. I've had so much of this base that I've been trying to do for the longest time that I've just been kind of stonewalled on because of some of the resources and stuff like that. So it's nice to be able to get to a level where we're actually completing different elements of it. This is going to be a hard part, but all of the different armor pieces, that's the plan at least. I feel like these are all backwards. Yeah, those might all be backwards. We'll have to fix that later. Alright, what do we got here? This is all just miscellaneous stuff. Dude, that stink bug. That's nice. There you go, just one of our gnat pieces. Like that. Kind of wish I was harvesting some of the food now that I realize that I still haven't finished those. I appreciate that. I think tech's going to appreciate that too, so that way nothing crashes when you upload this massive build. Alright, just check to see if there's any other small pieces. Dust mite fuzz. I actually should have all the dust mite fuzz I possibly need. Really? Oh, those are fire ants. I was like, what the heck? That's crazy. But no, those are fire ants. Those aren't worker ants. Tick fangs. Gnat fuzz. Cool. All right, well, I think that's pretty much it for the gnat fuzz. There might not be that much more. Hang on, let me go check inside of here. That's B. That needs B stuff. It's koi fish and sunken bones. It's like candy, right? Yes, we need 1 sour lump and 3 algae. Pheromones, yep. Man, definitely don't have much left to go here. Hey, King. Good to see you, buddy. When are we doing Warzone? I need to get it off my computer. Like, not saying that I'm like, but just like it's such a big space, and I haven't even opened it yet. But we should do Warzone soon. B fuzz. Okay. I'll probably do the Termite King next stream, so I can finish his 2 parts out. Okay, cool. No, you're good, man. Play some zombies with the boys. I know those days. I miss those days, man. Those were like some of the most relaxing days of my life when like I didn't care about anything. Well, so I mean, we're doing Zomboid again this weekend, but I could probably do like next week if you're into it, like mid next week. That sounds about right. Dude, those are some of the best nights ever. Cherish those nights, my friend. Like those are some of the best days ever. Just sitting around playing like Call of Duty Zombies with your buddies. World War II Zombies is legit too. Like it was the first time, from my understanding, that they really incorporated the story element into it. And I really appreciated that. I figured as much. Yeah, we're inside of the base, and this base is big. And so it tends to do that a little bit. So it's all good. Just fixing up what we can here. Actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I got raided by a bunch of spiders at the end of last stream, so it wasn't even like that bad of a raid, but still it was a raid, so like had to repair some of it. Let's check the foundation real fast. Wow, it actually held pretty well. Okay, no complaints there. Just get some of this fixed up. I always felt like there should be a second fixing tool, like repairing tool, from the insect wrench here. Because, like, I mean, this is great. It's a good tool, but it takes a long time to repair some stuff. And it's not that durable either. Sounds like an epic build if you ask me. That sounds like a lot of fun. If we ever have to do something like wipe the server or something like that, I'm going to host an event, and we're literally going to nuke our entire world. And I'm just going to tell Master Food to make it as spectacular, or not Master Food, excuse me, Techfather, to make it as spectacular as possible. Okay. Wait, the Black Ant Queen repair tool? That's a thing? Oh, apparently I need to go befriend the Black Ant Queen, because that's been on my list to do. I just never got around to doing it. But if you're saying that that's a thing, that'd be epic. Isn't that nice? I like that too, King. I'm a big fan of that. Wait, it's not a real thing? I'm confused now.
Hey, Ant.
That happens a lot though, so I mean don't worry about that. Kill the Black Ant Queen to get it? Oh. Okay. That would make some sense then. Alright, well, let's go hot deposit some stuff and see if if there's anything else that I can add to the base real fast, but it's pretty much 10 till when I was going to call it anyway. Let's see. Fire ant parts, raw aphid meat, weevil nose. So, okay, you have to kill her, not befriend her. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Man, I still have a lot of stuff. Oh, man. I definitely need to do that. Okay, well, looks like I'm going to kill the Black Ant Queen. That's going to be next stream. You know what? Hang on. Let me go over and see if I can make the poison for her. That's the red. That's the black. So I need cookie sandwich bits. Okay. Let's do that. I'm going to go get a couple cookie sandwich bits. And then I'm going to call it because I'm pretty sure there's a cookie sandwich over here. I just haven't bothered to do it. Well, that sounds exciting. I've never actually played with that scepter that much. But yeah, let's have the ants do it. Why are you guys not helping me? You guys should be helping me. Are they not? Hang on. So there's a fun little tip. You can lead an orb weaver. Okay, they're going after her now. But there's a fun thing that you can do actually, where you can lead spiders to nests like hives and stuff like that. Go ahead and see if I can do it with this Orby. And then the warriors will actually like take it on. Maybe. Let's see. I think we still need to get a couple more like armor upgrades and components. But we could probably make it happen. Yeah, there he is. Let these guys fight for a minute. Keep it moving. Come on, Orby. Yeah, you're coming with me. Probably the weakest thing to be hitting a spider web with. I love making bugs fight each other. Soldiers, not warriors. Psst. Got all the labs except Black Ant, and you got the red baby ant. I would say go to the Black Ant lab, dude. I love the Black Ant lab, God. That's probably one of the best ones out there. Oh, that's it? Well, that's lame. Yeah, I definitely am not rocking the summoner's build, so that is pretty lame. Alright. Well, oh well. What was I doing? I was getting cookies. Got distracted by that spider. I'm gonna go back. See, I need to actually look into the whole summoner's build thing. Because there's a few times... Oh, it's an apple. It's not a cookie. There's been a few times that I've looked into the whole summoners thing. But I've never actually like went forward to making it. That sounds like an amazing game, King. Like, that sounds like the type of game that everybody should play. Alright, well, this is where I'm going to call it, everybody. You guys, thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. I was hoping to get a cookie bit, but oh well. Not today, I guess. Next time, we're going to go kill the Black Ant Queen. And then also probably the Wasp Queen or the Infected Broodmother. So either way. No, please, what? Huh? What? Why will you die if I leave, King? I mean... You know what who you remind me of? I don't know... There's a comedian by the name of Tim Robinson, and he's got this show on Netflix called I Think You Should Leave. And I'll send you a clip or something like that. But yeah, it's for some reason half of your dialogue every time in chat reminds me of Tim Robinson. So you think you should leave? I will, Henry. I'm gonna check it out as soon as I get off of this. Hang on, let me actually. So I need to set up the stream a little bit differently because every time I close out of the game, it takes to like this other screen, this Base Legend screen now, and so I'm gonna look at it right now though. I need to get a desktop view toggle button there. All right, let's see here. Yay, new Discord member. Welcome, Loshi. Good to have you here. Oh yeah, dude. I think You Should Leave is one of the funniest shows of all time. Like King Han, if you're on Discord right now, I'm gonna send you over. I think You Should Leave. 55 burgers. God, this is such a funny clip.
You know.
All right. Hang on. King, I'm tagging you in something. There you go. Check that out. All right. Sure, I didn't see this shack in a long time ago. Wait, what? Sure, I didn't see this shack in a long time. I'm very confused. Well, not only I will use it for the jiggle. I'm so lost. You've seen that? Okay, perfect. That makes me feel so much better. That is the largest base I've ever seen, Henry. My God, sir. That's insane. Yeah, it's the pay forward one. Yeah, it is. All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much. Oh, the picture? Oh. You talking about Henry's picture? It's ridiculous. I love the single block on top to show scale. I appreciate that. All right, everybody. Well, you guys have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys next time. And yeah, see you next time. See you Thursday. Jay's streaming Dune tomorrow, so make sure you're there for that. Bye.